guess I'm live. Just a second, please. О, здравствуйте, Денис. Маленькая просьба. Хорошо, я вот как раз сделала так, вот, кажется, видны ники этих соперников, и белых, и черных. Видно же, правильно? Ну, черные не очень хорошо видны. Сейчас чуть побольше сделаю. Секунду. Этот. Как это вот так сделать-то? Это, наверное, надо. Ай, ну не получается. Ладно, это как-то как-нибудь в другой раз это сделаю. Но я думаю, что все-таки видно, да? Черные тоже видны же. Hi everyone. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. Well, okay, let's start. Так, Денис, вы видите, да, игроков? Там за белых какой-то гроссмейстер играл. А за черных титула нету, но рейтинг довольно-таки высокий. Let's start. Let's start to work. To force our brains to work. So, I've got this puzzle. White's last move was rook. The board is flipped. Okay. Rook from e8 to e5. They just went away from the king's attack, right? So if the board is cut off a little bit, really? You are from smartphone? Maybe this way. Let me make a little. Is it okay right now? I hope now everything is okay. Okay. And now? I think it's okay right now. Okay. So let's continue. So rook e5. They just want to push their pawns, right? a6, b7. Hi everyone. Help me please. We solve puzzles. Okay. At first glance, just to push this pawn. e2. If takes, bishop e2, b7. And at top, its cutoff is too high. I don't understand what is the problem. It's too high. Is it okay now? I can't understand the problem. Let me check it. On my phone, I see the board clearly. I don't understand what is the problem. Better now. Okay. Well, okay. Так, Денис, так как я была вынуждена вот тут чуть-чуть ниже опускать доску, потому что там писали, что доска не видна сверху вообще. Я вот после каждого... Но если я вдруг забуду сказать, кто там играл, пожалуйста, напишите, напомните мне в чате. Я обязательно скажу. Вот эту позицию играли белыми гроссмейстер какой-то и черными еще кто-то без титула, но... какой-то читер, кстати. Понятно. Ладно. Напоминайте, пожалуйста, мне, если там я забуду сказать, кто там играл, за белых и за черных, напишите в чате, напомните, пожалуйста. Okay, let's continue. What about bishop b7? We threatened bishop a6 with e2, e1, queen. Bishop b7. Then bishop a6. What is the difference? Why to waste the time? And then e2 is the same. Rook e2, bishop e2, and b7. Talk less, solve. I will solve, but please, if I talk, if I say something, then it means that it's important for me and for my viewers. If you don't like it, please leave my live stream. So bishop b7, I don't know, maybe in my opinion, maybe it's time waste, maybe. Let's at first check this move, e2. Rook e2, bishop e2, b7. Then how to stop this pawn? Bishop b7 to prevent a6, maybe. Maybe you are right. What if, for example, king f6, rook e8, bishop c6, to try to force this rook to go from this file? For example, a6, just to leave this rook under attack, bishop e8, b7, e2, b8, e1, to promote into a queen. That's winning for black, I think. Good morning, hello. If bishop a6, then b7. But what if then to take? View the solution without solving. Feeling bored here to chat. Okay, so you can easily leave my live stream. So, one more time. I like this move, king f6, rook e8, bishop c6. If rook e3, then just to take, and then to stop these pawns. It's easy. One more time, king f6, rook e8, bishop c6, rook f8. Check, and for example, king e7, rook f1, just then bishop b5. No, what if b7? Bishop f1, b8, check, king f7. Bishop a5 will not work, right? Rook takes e2, then to return rook e5. Okay, e2 also doesn't work. Rook takes, bishop takes, b7. So it's left king f6. King f6, rook e8, bishop c6. Rook f8 check, king e7, rook f1. Oh, maybe then bishop b7. At first bishop b7, then bishop a6. To stop these pawns and to help our pawn. Let's try. I'm not sure, but I feel that king f6 is right. Ah, no, it's wrong, unfortunately. Bishop f3 to g4 first. But what is the idea? Then b7. I don't know what to do there. After b7, how to stop it? But I don't understand. Can you try to unsee bishop b7? Of course, bishop b7. Let's calculate one more time and just then to continue to make a move. Bishop b7 with this idea. Maybe you were right, really. Just to prepare bishop b7, bishop a6, and then e2. Yes, I think you were right. Yes, that's correct. So let's take. Oh, okay. I didn't believe you. Unfortunately. Yes, you were right. So I said that king f6, rook e8, just to try to push this rook from here, but of course bishop b7, bishop a6 was much more easy and much more clear. Yes, unfortunately, let's go forward. Okay. Yes, it's puzzle solving. On Thursdays we solve puzzles. On Mondays I play with viewers. What if king g1 now? You mean in that position? Let's go back. Bishop b7, king g1. Just to continue, I think. Bishop a6. And then, for example, waiting move, right? Rook e4. Then, it would be a Zugzwang, I guess. Bishop a5. Then to take here. Just Zugzwang for white. Okay, let's go forward. So, this puzzle was played. Do you see the opponents? Okay, here is their ratings. Rook f7. Queen e6. What do you think about this move? If king h2 back, white has g3. g3. I want to recall that position. Hi everyone. Hello. If king h2 back, so you mean after bishop a6, right? Am I right? Maybe on king h2 there would be e2, then to try to distract the rook, bishop a5, or maybe rook e2, bishop takes, b7. And how to stop? Just a second, please. I have to go back one more time. Bishop b7. Instead of a6, king g1, bishop a6, king h2. Well, if e2 takes b7. No. King g1 here, king h2. So maybe just that's at that time king f6 to remove from here. No, what is the difference? I don't understand. Денис, я показала. Пожалуйста, чуть назад немножко перемотку сделайте. Я показала там, кто играет. Просто не хочу все время доску туда-сюда. Все что-то требуют. Кто-то говорит, доска не видна, кто-то говорит, быстрее думай, кто-то говорит, на русском не разговаривай, кто-то говорит, что это вот кто-то написал, что это скучно. Все требуют. Я не могу, не знаю, что делать. Play puzzle are boring. It's not boring for me. It's very interesting. But really, here I don't know what is the continuation. Where is the right continuation? One more time. King g1, bishop a6, king h2. King f6, rook e8. Can I open a board? No, I can't open another board just to analyze that position, to make moves. Let's try to calculate in our minds. Bishop b7, king g1, a6, h2, e2 takes b7. What if after e2 rook takes, we take on a5, rook a2 to pin, right? Rook e5, bishop b7, king g1, a6, h2, king f6, king f5, just to come closer. King g4, maybe, yes, maybe you are right. King g4, okay, they will stay and wait. For example, rook, then king f3, then just to take on a5. Okay, I agree with you. Okay. So, let's go forward. Следующую партию тоже показывала. Вот, смотрите. Так. Rook f7. One more time. With puzzle only you would improve, not by doing opening preparation. Can you explain your idea? I don't understand. Queen e6. Check with engines. Nosteller said you should see your doubt with engine after solving puzzle. Okay, let's try to use our brains then just to check with engine. So queen e6, pinning the rook with king. For example, rook f8, then we can take on b7, right? Queen e6, queen f2. Then again, to take, we must admit that they have a bishop up. Queen e6, queen f2, rook b7, rook f8, Maybe rook f7, king f7, king, queen h7. If queen g7, then rook f1, check, and then to win a queen. Or queen e6, queen g7, force. Well, just I don't see more than winning a bishop. But as they have an extra bishop, so we can't win there. Let's try to calculate one more time this variation. Rook f7, king f7, queen h7, queen g7. We said rook f1. What if king f6? I think there is a key moment to take on b7, or because after taking on b7 they can continue rook c1. So maybe rook f7, then king f6, then maybe rook f1. That variation, rook f7, king f7, queen h7, queen g7, rook f1, I showed that variation. I hesitate after king f6, queen g7, rook f1. We solved it just to win a queen. But what if they play king f6? Let's play, then we will decide. Rook f7, and to take, king e6. And now rook 7. No, that wouldn't work. Rook b7, because they aren't forced to take on b7, right? They can just continue, for example, rook c1, I think. Rook c1 to try to use this first rank. So, okay, king e6. And now it's the key moment not to take on b7. Or rook c1, queen d5. It would be just a draw. Maybe rook e1. Hello, hi everyone. I played 23 games, one. That's okay. Thank you so much. Welcome. Rook e1, check. Then if king d6, f6, then queen e7, king c6, rook e6 with checkmate. Yes, it's correct. Rook e1, if here, check, here, check, king g4. Somewhere must be checkmate. Even if I play h3, king g3, well, rook f3, it would be checkmate, yes. If we take the bishop, they will have some chances to use this first weak rank. So that's why maybe rook e1 is correct, but they will continue king f5, I'm sure. King f5, queen f7, queen f6 will not work, rook f1 to win, not with rook, but okay, that also works. Let's check from e1. Yes, it's correct. After king f5, just to continue queen f7, if here check, then to take, if king g5, let's play king g5. How to checkmate here? h4, no. Now to take, rook c1, check, here. No, it also doesn't work. h4. What if they can't escape because of this check, or here, and from h6 checkmate. If they take, they take. Queen e7 maybe. King h5, rook e5. Queen g5, rook e7, and it's the same. If king g4, then just take. And to checkmate somewhere, but from where? I don't see. Check from here or from e3. Well, okay, we will checkmate here for sure sometime. Okay, let's go forward. So queen c6. Let's play on Monday, please. Not today. Today it's puzzle solving day. Queen f3 is critical. You mean in that position? I am banned from chess for no reason. Why? You mean in Lichess? Maybe some of your opponents doubt, suspect you, I don't know. And they maybe complain on you. Okay, let's go forward. Let's solve this position. Queen c6. Queen h4. Queen h4, h3. No, will not work. Can you no, just a second, please. What if we try to trap this queen? Rook c8, queen b5. Will not work. They will escape. My elo win games only wins me. You mean in puzzle solving? Maybe you put there the easiest variation, the easiest puzzles. It's in the settings, I guess. Okay, thank you so much. On Monday, of course. So, queen c6. The opponent's white rating is... Oh, this account is closed. Why? 2300. And this one violated the Lichess terms. Well, let's continue. Knight d5, queen b5, a6, queen a6, queen... What? Rook a8, queen b6 traps the queen. What your rating is? Or maybe you used an engine. Please, I beg everyone, don't use an engines, please. Let's try to solve without using an engine. I don't think that I'm... Please join on my Monday live stream. We will play and discuss our game. I look like Lana Del Rey. That's interesting. She is very beautiful, I think. You are 2100. That's interesting. Knight e5. One more time. Let's do in such way. If it's correct, I will close this rated moment. So I mean, let's calculate, then I will decide to close, not to add some points because it was your idea. Let's try. Knight e5, you said queen b5, a6, Ah, but they can go away to their space. Queen e2, right? So there is no trap. But knight e5, I think it's interesting move because after queen b5 we can continue knight c4, discovery attack, and then we want to win a bishop, right? So knight e5, queen b5, and then knight c4, discovery attack. It's a cheater game. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there were some problems with this account. I don't know. But the idea is very interesting. Knight d5 and knight c4. Let's play. Ah, and they have knight f5. So let's take then knight d7 and knight d7. What is the problem? To win a piece? It was very easy. I'm talking about the puzzle guys, the accounts. Ah, maybe. I'm not sure. But okay, it was very easy. Let's go forward. You will save my life if you could. Why? Chess, of course, it's very important in our lives, but our lives shouldn't depend on chess. Am I right? The people I play against all are using chess engines. I don't know. Try to play, for example, some bullet games or blitz games. It's impossible to use engines there, in my opinion. Okay, let's go forward. So king f2. First idea just to take rook f4. And this. Okay. 1984, 1995. My next live stream playing with viewers, it will be on Monday. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I always manage my broadcast a little bit earlier. So rook f4, the first idea, just to take on f4, check. 1, 2, 3. Rook f4, king e3. Then rook f3, just to win a queen. Let's not to forget that they want to checkmate from h8. So we must be very fast. Rook f4, king g2, queen f1, king g3. No. And what to do there? Queen g1, king f4, queen g1, king f4, queen f2, king e5. No. But I'm sure that rook f4 is correct. There is no other interesting move. No useful checks. And our rook is under attack, right? Rook f4, king g3. Rook f4, king g3. Queen g1, king f4. I don't know. Rook f4, king g3. Rook f3, no, queen takes. Queen d7, no. Queen, queen d6. Here, e5. check. Also doesn't work. Rook f4. Here. Check. Here. Check. King f4. No idea. Zero idea. I don't know what to do. No check, no check, no check, right? No check from here too. From d4. Queen d7 will not work. Takes, takes, takes. I want just to eliminate some variations and to find the correct move by this way. No useful check. Only rook f4, right? So let's play. Let's play. Queen d6 also doesn't work. e5. No? And just then rook f4. King g3. Our queen and our rook are under attack. I quit chess. Oh, no worries, please. Chess is endless. So if I think so, I needed to quit chess many years ago. Chess is great. Continue. Just continue practicing. We forced me. What else is there? One more time. Let's calculate rook f4. Just then to decide. King g3. Queen g1. King f4. Queen f2. King e5. No idea. Queen d4 secures draw. So you mean queen d6, e5 takes here and queen d4. My problem is that I'm a very positive person, and even in a lost positions I try to find winning variation. Maybe you are right. I want to win here. I don't want to make a draw. I don't know. So let's close. If your idea is correct, just to make a draw, but I want to win. Let's open this rated moment. The problem is that I am depressed. From chess? 31 frames. Thank you so much. Let's try to find the winning option, not to make a draw. One more time. Rook f4, king g3, queen d6, queen d6, and checkmate. Rook f3, queen takes, queen d3, queen takes. Doesn't work. Да, ну вот я хочу с шахом уходить ладьей, чтобы как-то успеть мат поставить. Just makes me happy. That's great. That's nice. Sacrifice rook. Takes, takes. And then queen g1, king f4. Where is checkmate? Queen h2? No. King e3. So let's close. If your idea is correct, queen d6, e5, rook f4, and then queen d4. But it's also, it doesn't, we can't save that position because white has an extra passing pawn. It doesn't secure a draw. It's winning for white. No? No. Maybe to come closer and to protect our rook. No, it also doesn't work. Queen d6, e5. Check. King g2. I don't know. Let's take on f4. Not to stay and wait. Let's take on f4, even if it's wrong. It's correct? It's correct? And how to continue? King g3. Check. Then check here. Check takes. Queen h2 check. Here. We want to checkmate. Take other pawn. А где выигрыш ферзя-то? Да нету выигрыша ферзя. Check here. I don't see. I'm blind, I don't see. G5. Here. I found it. Rook f6 to close queen's way, to leave our rook under queen's attack. If they take, then queen g1 check. King h4, queen e1 checkmate. King f4, queen f2 check. King e5, queen b2 check, and to win a queen. I don't believe. Take rook to f6. Yes. What about rook h8 then? Rook f6. Check. Just to take. Queen takes. King g8. Oh. Of course I don't like that position. Pawn g5 will not work. Ah, okay. Rook f6, rook h8, not to take king g7. We need to take this rook on g8. Again, if they take, then again, queen g1, queen f2, and queen b2. After rook h8, king g7. Rook g8, now, just now, king g8. Am I right? I guess it's correct. That's very nice. Let's play. And queen e3. again problems. Queen e3. They protected everything, all these squares. Well, check e5. And now pawn g5. With which idea? If they play, for example, e5. No, now let's play rook d6 with this idea. To pin. How will they continue? Rook d6, rook c3, rook d6, rook c3. Such a difficult position, it's impossible. Rook d6, rook c3. Oh, or rook f1 to create some threats. Rook g1, rook f1. Also, we want to play rook e1 to force this queen to go from here. Rook f1. It will be very unfair if rook f1, if it will be wrong. Rook f4, rook f6, such difficult moves. Then rook f1. And if it's wrong, it will hurt me. Rook f1, queen c3, rook g1, if king h4, if king h4, g5, king h5. Can you imagine? Queen g4, h takes g4, rook h1 check, queen h3, rook h3 with the checkmate. I don't believe. That's very beautiful variation. Rook f1, queen c3, one more time, rook g1 with this idea. No, queen d6, they will play e5. Don't you like this idea? Rook g1, king h4, check, here, check, here, rook h1, queen h3, not g3, and rook h2 with a check move. Let's play. I like that idea and I hope it's correct. Yes, it's correct. I mean this variation, queen c3, check, here, check, check, and rook h2 with checkmate. That was great. I'm so proud. Let me take a photo of this position from the beginning. So, hi everyone. Queen d6, you don't have to lie. Thank you so much. People who says they are cooked always lies. What does it mean they are cooked? I am cooked. They mean just to be destroyed? I am ending chess. Ah, no worries. I would never find peace. Да, задача действительно очень сложная. Причем каждый ход, на каждом ходу проблема, проблема за проблемой просто. Ну, действительно очень классная задача. I think I'm sure that these players maybe in the game they will not continue in this way. Just Lichess tries to choose an interesting positions with one and the only option, winning option. Hello, hi everyone. Okay, so let's go forward. I liked it very much. Losing it's okay, but I want my ideas get paid to me. Okay, let's join on Monday. Please join on Monday my live stream. We will play. I will remember you, Scowy 821. We will play, and you can be sure that I don't use an engine. And maybe we can understand what is the problem. I lost 15 matches consecutively in Rapid in 1300 LO. That's okay, no worries, just continue to practice. It's chess. Chess is really a very difficult game. But try not to think about the result. Think about the process, about the game. For example, most of my viewers know that I try to improve my English. I wanted to get an advanced level. Then I understood that it's too far from my level, so I just enjoy the process. And even in one day I learned just one new word. I'm so happy for that. I'm so proud of that. It's just like chess. In chess too, little by little, step by step, just improve your chess and don't think about the result. Just enjoy the process. Okay. Why your last stream? What does it mean? Ага, узнать, из какого дебюта возникла позиция, если она из Миттельшпиля. Вот это сыграли вот игроки. These opponents have 1777 and 1747. They are learning from you, but that's not bad. So, for example, I learn from my opponents too. Sometimes I think that my opponents learn from me too. And it's great, I think. No? Okay, let's go forward. Rook B1. I said my last stream. I said live stream, not last stream. It's my bad English, sorry. But everyone get paid, even coaches. You can believe me, I am not paid for my live streams. My channel even doesn't monetize. So I remember my first live stream. It was last December 19th. I started to stream 1 year, just 1 year ago. Till today, I'm not paid for my live streams, but I enjoy the process. So that's okay. Maybe someday, I don't know, maybe someday my channel will be monetized, but that's okay. It's not my main job. Have to go all the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Это позиция, это эндшпиль или миттельшпиль? Ну, это уже эндшпиль, я думаю. Это не миттельшпиль. Ну, ферзи есть на доске, но это уже ближе к эндшпилю. Okay, so let's continue. Bishop B1. The last move, white's last move was bishop B1. What is the idea? Bishop B1. Just to attack on G6 with 2 pieces. But there is no danger yet. What if Rook E3? Rook E3. Cheetah 65. Please, let's play on Monday. Now let's solve puzzles. We play with viewers on Mondays, during Mondays live streams. Rook E3 takes, Rook F1, check, they close. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Rook D5. Let's create the thread, checkmate thread. If they open a window, so just to win a bishop, why not? If Rook D5, Rook D4, just to take and checkmate from E1, right? If Rook D5, Bishop C2. Just a second, please. I must send my son to an art school. Just a second, please. Return, sorry. Let's continue. По идее, можно напасть на слона, если он так отойдет. Ага. Rook D2, right? Maybe Queen G4 is the best. G5, maybe you mean Queen G5. Maybe with this idea, why not? To distract the pawn. But maybe it's too long. They can continue H3 to open a square, a window for their king. I like Rook D5, Bishop C2, Rook D2. That idea is right. Let's play. I'm not 100%, but 99% I'm sure that Rook D5 is correct. Queen B4. Right now, Queen B4. Oh, that's also interesting. queen b4. So now which one? Rook d5 or queen b4? I can't understand the difference, but of course there is a big difference. Queen b4, h3, queen e1, king h2, queen b1. Can they continue, for example, queen f6 to attack, to create some... Oh, queen h8, king g5, then h4. Or maybe they can continue immediately h4, queen b4, h4, check. Oh my god, sorry. It was accidentally. One more time. Queen b4, h4, queen e1, king h2, queen b1, and queen f6. And they want to checkmate from h8, and also they want to take the rook. Hasar Narek. Hasar? Ha, hasar? Ha, la. Ha, era. Ha, ha, la. So let's play rook d5. I hope rook d5 is correct. Let's play, not to get checkmate. Yes, it's correct. h4. Yes, and then we can check king h2 and rook b1 just to win a bishop. Check. Yes, let's take. Yes, it's correct. That was great. So let's continue. Oh, I see in the chat, please, everything is okay. Don't worry. Scoey 821. Life is incredible. Everyone has problems. I don't know if I can help you. I'm not a psychologist, I don't know, but maybe my words can help you. Everyone, every person, every human has problems. It's normal, it's just life. But it's great that you play chess. I say every time that chess cures. So that's why just continue playing chess and enjoying the process. Да, эта задача действительно. Да, я даже не знаю, как они это вообще считают. Вот сейчас эти игроки, вот тут уже их видно, а там же он пишет, что a mix of everything, you don't know what to expect. То есть это все смешано, мы не знаем, чего ожидать. Прямо как в реальной партии, поэтому где-то легко, где-то сложно. Well, okay, let's continue. So rook f1. Take the rook and sacrifice the queen. Queen f1. Knight takes. And then maybe at first to check from e3. I don't want to sacrifice my queen. It's priceless for me. Let's check at first from e3. King g2. And then, no, maybe at first knight e2. Knight e2, king g2. I don't know. Из какого дебюта? From what opening? e4, c5. It's some Sicilian's positions. Maybe close. Sacrificing on h3. That's interesting. Okay. So white has an extra knight against 2 pawns. Rook f1. Maybe rook f1, knight takes, knight f3. Check, king. Oh, king f2, queen f1, check, king f1, knight h2, knight g4. Am I right? One more time. Rook f1, knight takes, check, here, or g2, no difference. Then queen f1, and then knight h2, knight g4, and to win with 2 extra pawns. What do you think about this variation? Let's continue. Let's play rook f1. Yes, rook f1. I'm playing. Yes, it's correct. Knight f3. And queen f1. That was nice. Great. Okay. Thanks for making me. I feel my words don't help. Unfortunately. Можно не только решить задачу, а запомнить дебютную. Да. Ну вот, кстати, я не думаю, что все-таки эта жертва была корректная. Больше все-таки, наверное, какой-то блеф и взять на страх просто соперника. Окей. Let's continue. I'm so happy. Just one loss and 5 wins. Okay. C moves were correct, but not the order. What does it mean? Okay, let's continue. Rook G6. They just wanted to remove the defenders, right? Да, что-то быстро получилось. Я даже в шоке от себя, что так быстро смогла найти решение. Хорошо, окей. Rook G6. So we must take. No king f7. It will not work. Rook check, king e8. Or maybe one time we can take. Rook takes. Then king f7. Hello, hi everyone. Rook g7, king e8. And no danger for black's king. Takes, check, king f7, maybe rook f6, king e8, check, king f8, bishop check, king. Oh, they want to join with their queen. So king f7 immediately doesn't work. They will check from here, then take. Just a second, please. King f7, king e8, takes, bishop check. Oh no. So it means that at first taking is correct. Check, king f8, rook f6, king e8, takes, check, king g7 to control these squares, bishop e5, oh, and king h6. And there is no useful check for white. Am I right? Let's calculate one more time. So, takes, check, here, check, here, check, takes, check, and king h6, and no useful check for white. Let's play. King f7. Unfortunately. So what does it mean? It means that what? King h7? King h7 works. Rook g7, king h6, and knight is protecting these two squares. But what is the problem with this move? I'm shocked. I no longer want an oppressive. Please don't think about such things. Let's solve puzzles. It is so interesting. Why you are so slow? Because it's very difficult for me. Is it easy for you? For me, it's very hard. And it's puzzle solving. There is no time limit. So that's why I can afford myself to think a little bit longer. Knight takes rook doesn't work because I will get a checkmate after bishop d6. So king h7 works, and there is no useful check. Queen g3. But after this, after finishing, I want to check that variation. Why king f7 did not work? Queen g3. We can just take here to trade the queens. Unfortunately, I'm so sad because I was sure that king f7 works. Here I was calculating this variation, and also I saw that these two squares are protected and they can't they don't have any useful checks. Unfortunately, maybe I missed something here. Check. Oh, I missed queen b5. Well, so sorry, but I liked it very much. Yes, need to take photo. And Rook G6. Okay, let's go forward. Hello, hi everyone. You can't always follow what the machine recommends. Can you explain? My video rating is 2156. So let's go forward. Now I have 2 losses and 5 wins. Okay, that's okay. Queen h8. First idea is just to push this one or this one. There is no useful checks, right? These squares from here. So let's calculate at first e2. e2, rook e1, rook e1, e2, rook e1, f3. The ratings, okay. Okay. e2, rook e1. Yes, I'm on Lichess. Thank you so much. On Monday, please join on my Monday's live stream. We will play, of course. Rook e1. What to do there? Bishop c3 will not work. They will take. They will have an extra. They have an extra quality, right? And after this take, they will have an extra rook. What if this Armenian is here? e2, rook e1, rook g6 to create some threats. So what if they take rook e2, f3? No, they will take with check. So let's play rook g6 immediately. Yes. Rook g6, rook g1, just d2, and then we want to take and queen promotion, and then to take rook g6. Maybe they can continue g3 to use this pin, but okay. Then again we will play e2. My username is, let me write in the chat. Rook g6. I like this move. I can't find any interesting protection for white. Rook g6, g3, e2, rook g6, rook g1, e2, rook g6, g4, queen g4, rook g6. No other protection, I don't see. Let's play. Rook g6. Yes, it's correct. e2. No useful checks, right? So, okay. Queen h4. Well, if we take, then bishop here, here. Ah, no, they will take rook f4. No, with check. One more time. Or maybe bishop d4 immediately. What if g3? On g3, again, I was going to play e2. Rook e1 and f3. So, bishop d4. Ինչքան ա եղել դեր ամենա 2227 ամենաբարձրս։ I feel that bishop d4 is the best. Bishop d4. Queen g7, you mean queen g2? But they can take only one. I don't want to take, because after bishop d4 they will take with check. Maybe bishop d4 immediately. Bishop d4, for example, takes, rook e1, rook e1, then maybe rook e5. Oh my god, that's too difficult. Я сыграла размен ферзя f3, взять и потом f3. Тоже идея хорошая. А там, если ладья f4, то f2, да? Ладья e4, f2. Hi everyone. My brain is boiling. My brain declines to think. Queen h4, rook h4, f3. So many interesting ideas. Queen h4 and f3. Right, I agree with you. Also, I like bishop d4 too, but maybe it's too long, bishop d4. Bishop d4, rook e1. No, then I could take on g2. Bishop d4, takes. Rook e1, rook e5. Ah, then they can continue rook f3 just to protect f2 control. And also they control c3. There is no danger. Yes, queen h4 looks winning. Sorry, not g4. h4. Yes, it's not forcing, and even it's not winning. They just will play rook f3 there and to protect everything. Queen h4, rook takes and f3. Yes. Да, Денис, ваш вариант правильный. Думаю, этот. Окей, let's take. Если бы вот была возможность выключить тут рейтинг, я бы выключила. Потому что это вы подсказали. Но я не ожидала, что они пойдут ферзь h4. Это хороший ход, кстати. Okay, let's take queen h4 and f3, right? Yes, it's correct. Thank you so much. Спасибо большое за хороший совет. When f3 his pawn cannot take because you trade. Yes, absolutely agree with you. Okay. An endgame. For black, FIDE master plays. What a rating? 24-37. Так можно... Не, вот выключить можно в начале, а середины задачи невозможно там выключать. А там же я 2 хода сделала сначала. 2 хода мы сыграли, потом я вот столкнулась с проблемой с ходом ферзь h4. Там уже я пыталась, там уже все, как это будет. Ну, невозможно там уже нажать. Эта функция уже закрывается там. Yes, it was Russian. I have Russian viewers too, so that's why. Sometimes I answer in Russian. I realized the queen stops promotion. Okay, let's go forward. Rook h d7. So D2 doesn't work, right? They will take and then rook E2. Rook D2, sorry. So maybe too close. The rook's way also doesn't work. King E3. F4 also doesn't work. But rook D5, I think they can take and then king E3, D2, king E2. Just a second, please. After bishop D6, no checks for white and pawn. That's interesting. Слон D6, bishop D6. If I calculate and I will be sure that it's correct, I will close this rated button. It would be fair. Bishop D6. So you offer me to play bishop D6. What if they play rook B3, D2, and rook D3? I don't know. Bishop C5. What about this move? I want to understand the idea. Then what to do there? Rook E2, rook F2, bishop C5. I think they will take on D3. I don't see any interesting idea. Rook D5 takes here. King E3. King C4. Let's continue that variation. King C4. Check. No. No. Bishop D6. If rook B5, king D7. I mean bishop D6. You mean after rook B3, king D7. You are right. Yes, bishop D6. I said rook B3 and to control, but I forgot that the rook is hanging on D7. Yes, you are right. So it means that bishop D6 is correct. Let's calculate one more time. Bishop D6. No checks. If they take, then rook B3, rook D5, rook B5, A4, A4, A3, D2. Of course, black will win there. It's puzzle. So you can move rook to attack rook. Yes, just a second, please. Asanarik. Ichihama Sange. Ha, ոչինչ, հետո խոսենք, ոչինչ, չճանաչեցիր ադբոյի տայրցակ, ադբոյից չէ տվել, հա, ապրես, հա, լավ ես արել, ապրես, դավ. Yes, bishop d6 is correct. Let me close this button because it was your idea. So let's play bishop d6. Yes, it's correct. Rook g7. And maybe d2 and rook e1. Yes, and rook e1. Rook b1. Maybe bishop b4 or bishop b4. Or no, bishop b4 or bishop or to take, then bishop a3 c1 and a4 a3. Which one? Bishop b4, for example, h4 a4 h5 a3 h6 a2 h7. So okay, we can take, just take there. Let's play bishop b4. Yes, bishop b4, it's correct. Okay, that was your idea, bishop d6. That was very interesting. Okay, let's solve one more puzzle. So queen e5 check. The board is flipped. It means that we can promote our pawn. Please, let's play on Monday. Now let's solve puzzle. One more puzzle and to finish for today. So queen e5. At first glance, king b1 works. If check, then c1. If pinning, queen e4. Then what's wrong with this puzzle? King g8, queen d8 check. Yes, that variation is clear, but what if queen e4 and just to, for example, just to, oh, I can't play h5, they will take. I can't play g5, they will take on h7. That's interesting. One more time, king b1, queen e4. Oh, maybe I can play at first king a2. They have to check. If they don't check, so we want to check and to promote. I mean, if they play, for example, queen f4 to control this square. So I can check them to promote. Even I can promote, they will take, and rook b1 to pin and to win with 2 extra pawns. So I want to play at first king a2 in order to force them to check from here, then king b1, just at that time king b1, and now this square is under pawn's attack. They can't pin my pawn. What do you think about this variation? King a2. What if they pin from here? Queen e2. And then rook b1 check, king f2, rook b2. And again, we want to promote with pinning. Let's open this rated button. Let's play. I'm not sure, but it looks very interesting. Yes, it's correct. Queen e2, and now check here. Just then rook b2, and we want to promote and to pin. even if they try to control, again, c1 with discovery check. Or maybe immediately rook b2. What is the difference? Here, rook b1, check, king b1, and there is no pin from d3. Rook f3. Why? Why to give them our rook? Or maybe I understand you want to distract the queen then to promote, but what if they play king g2 and it's still pinned? Yes, why not rook b2 directly? I agree with you. Immediately, why not? Why to waste the time? Rook b1, right? Rook b1, king f2, rook b2. Queen c4. Oh, just a second, please. Rook b2, queen c4, king b1, queen e4, again pinning. So that's why rook b1 at first. King f2, just then rook b2, queen c4. King b1, queen e4, and it's again pin. King a1, queen a4, rook a2, queen d4 check, king b1, queen e4. That's too hard. Rook b2 or rook b1. Or maybe king a1. They can't take, check, and rook b2 pinning. But if this king b1, they will pin. King a1, they will check. And just now rook b2. Because then queen a5, king b1, and there is no pin from f5 because of this pin. So now king a1, queen a6 also doesn't work, king b1, and there is no pin from d3. Queen e5, rook b2, queen a5, king b1. Yes, and it's over. King a1, please. Yes, it's correct. So check and rook b2. Finally, I'm satisfied. Okay, so let's finish in this good note. To sacrifice the rook, you have more pawns. Yes, you are right. You are right. I agree with you. It means that how many correct solved puzzles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one I don't count because it was with your hint. 6 and 7. Okay. Well, let's finish on this beautiful note. I'm so happy. I can't be proud frequently for such result because many times I lose. It's in a game. In a real game, I think I will not find such continuations, and it means that it's end game. It means that we will have less time, and it's impossible for second find such continuation. That was nice. Thank you so much. So okay, thanks again for participation. It's priceless for me. Thank you so much for joining, for participating, for your attention. And okay, let's meet on next Monday. Next Monday it will be, just a second please, it's not New Year, right? No, it's 29 of December. Okay, So see you on Monday. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.